This episode of Sewer Baby is brought to you by frequent urination. How many times is too many?
This episode is also brought to you by your mustache. It's wanted at a rape investigation review. So what's going on, man?
Dude,
what's new?
I gotta be honest, man.
Talk to me.
I'm not feeling great right now.
Why?
You know, it's just all this hype about Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
It just has me kind of feeling bad about my life choices. Like,
It should.
if I applied myself,
Yeah.
I could have been a superhero or
No,
something.
not even close.
What do you
Not
mean?
even close.
No, I don't.
No, you could apply yourself. You could even have all the connections in the world, but you wouldn't make shit happen.
No, listen, I don't mean like I could be one of those guys that have some genetic super gift, because that's just happenstance.
Right.
I'm talking about I could have been an Iron Man or a Batman.
We need to be superheroes.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
I'm glad you brought it up. That's all I'm saying. So, given that, tell me, how do we do this? And what are you going to be?
Like, what's my superpower?
Yeah. Like, what kind of superhero are you going to be?
Dude, listen, I just kind of feel really shy about this, kind of embarrassed.
Right.
You know,
Don't be shy. It's a safe
I'd
environment.
feel a lot more comfortable if you shared with the group first.
Oh, okay. I cough up $100 bills.
Oh, wow.
Just shooting out like a freaking broken ATM.
Dude, that you'd be a hit at the strip club.
100%. But then there's a problem with that. If I could do that, I would never help the world. I'd be too busy spending all my money.
But I mean, you could go to poor areas and just spit money at them.
Why? It's dirty. What would you be?
My superpower would be infinite love for humanity.
Okay.
I believe that love is the greatest superpower. I think all the problems in the world,
Yeah.
the wars,
Yeah.
it's just a lack of love.
Okay, so let's do a scenario.
Okay.
You're walking down the street, minding
Right.
your own business. You have your superpower of infinite love.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then all of a sudden in front of you, Magneto starts wreaking havoc in the streets.
Right.
What do?
I go give him a hug.
What if he like throws a cab at you?
I'd hug the cab.
So infinite love.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if that's not an option,
Yeah.
I want the ability to shoot lasers out of my pee-pee.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Talk about your suit. Is the PP exposed?
See, one of the big advantages is that since I'm not a Superman type of character who can fly, I
Okay.
have to use commercial planes.
Right.
Now, if you want to get on there with guns and whatnot, good luck to you.
Got to be concealed.
But this, it's just my pee-pee, bros.
Right.
They don't know until the lasers start flying that I got a laser pee-pee.
So
That would be my name, Laser pee-pee.
that's a good name.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that doesn't work.
What do you mean?
I'm Laser.
Oh,
That's
wow.
taken, man.
That
So
means
back
we'd have
off.
to fight to the death.
Your name
You
has,
can shoot money at me as I'm killing you.
No, man.
With my pee-pee.
No. Your name has to be Mr. PP.
Mr. Pee-pee.
Yeah. Or PP Shooter.
Pee-pee shooter.
Yeah.
How about pee-pee pants?
Or just PP. That's a good one. I think it'll be a hit in South America too. Let's talk a little bit more about logistics. You have this laser PP.
Uh-huh.
It can shoot on command.
Yep.
Now, do you have control over it, or can it have a mind of its own and start just shooting off whenever it gets excited?
Dude, just like in real life,
Yeah.
the pee-pee's got a mind of its own.
No control.
Dude, I could be like, no, don't kill those people. And the pee-pee goes like, screw that.
Now, again, are you concealing it? And does it have a flap that you expose? Or are you just rocking regular pants and you
Do
unzip?
I have a flap?
Yeah.
No, man.
It's just out?
No, dude, conceal and carry. I zip it down,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Or if it just goes off on its own, it's
Yeah.
destroying my pants. Just like the Hulk, his
Yeah.
pants get destroyed every
Except
time.
yours is like a singe circle around your crotch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Though theoretically speaking, as far as being identified, you could walk around naked and no one would be able to see it anyways.
Yeah.
So you're good either way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if there's a real emergency, you could run out balls to the wall naked out of the house.
Yeah, they'd be like, is this a Ken doll?
Yeah. What's up with this eunuch? He's angry.
Wait, so speaking of Avengers,
Yeah.
so how would you defeat Thanos?
Oh, that's a really good question.
How would you defeat Thanos with your superpower that is shooting money out of your mouth?
No, idiot. I
You
told
couldn't
you.
save the universe, dumbass.
I wouldn't be fighting him, man. I'm spending my money and hoping that I'm not the 50% that gets wiped out.
You're a very selfish superhero.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, if superheroes were more selfish, they'd make for a lot more exciting movies.
That's true.
What would you do? First of all, are you fighting him with infinite love or laser PP?
No, I'm going to go with love, dude.
Really?
Yeah, that was my first choice. Okay. So here's what I would do.
Talk to me.
He'd be like totally destroying the universe and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'd go up to him.
Yeah.
And I would just give him a hug. All right?
Yeah.
And as I'm hugging him,
yeah.
I would just go, shh, 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 shh.
It's you realize you're doing that to his butt because he's way taller than you.
It's okay, Thanos.
Okay.
You have a very firm butt. You should be proud of that. Don't be so angry.
So your actual superpower is seduction.
Mm-hmm. And molestation.
Yeah.
And while I'm hugging him
yes.
and I'm just holding him tight, I start kneeing him in the balls till he dies.
Wow.
Right? I got my death grip on.
Yeah.
And I'm just kneeing him in the Infinity Stones.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I'm still going, it's okay, Thanos.
Wow.
This will be over soon.
Okay, I underestimated you.
You underestimated the power of love.
Respect.
Yeah, I saved the universe.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And rock some nuts. Speaking of rocking some nuts.
Okay.
You hear about that leering Tom at the beach?
With the
MMA fighter, Joyce Vieira.
Why don't you tell the story for our viewer?
So basically, Joyce Vieira and I believe one of her friends were taking some photographs at a beach, I think in Brazil.
And she's an MMA fighter.
She is. She's an MMA fighter. Never heard of her, but she's an MMA fighter. And they were minding their own business, just taking photos. And lo and behold, there was a bystander that was watching them and just pulling it out and doing business. So what does she do? Mm-hmm. Naturally, she's trained. She springs to action and beats that ass.
Man, when I read this story, it just made me sick to my stomach. I mean, what a disgusting human being.
I know.
That woman should be in jail.
That's what I'm saying.
That's assault.
That is assault.
And talk about guilty until proven innocent. You are assuming he's going,
yeah,
looking at you because of you. How do you know he's not drawing on an extensive spank bank? Okay?
Yes.
The arrogance of this woman. Oh, there's somebody going close by. It must be for me because I'm so hot.
That is genius.
Right?
Or maybe he gets off by sand.
Yeah.
There's all this sand.
The friction.
He's just there. He sees it and impulse took over.
And here's the other thing.
Yeah.
This is so sexist because let's flip the roles.
Yes.
And see what would happen.
Yes.
All right. Let's say I'm at the beach.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And let's point out she was taking suggestive photos.
Yes.
Because there's a shot of her hitting this guy.
Yeah.
And she's
ass
in this.
Out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's say I'm at the beach.
Yeah.
And I'm taking photos. You're the photographer, right?
Yeah. And you're wearing the same unitard bikini.
No.
Okay.
I'm removing my top.
Okay.
All right. I'm glistening.
Yes.
I'm glistening.
Yes.
I got a hardcore 2-pack.
Yes.
And it starts to blur out a little bit after that.
And a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just standing there on the beach doing my thing.
Posing just like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then off to the side, I see a woman going, right?
Right.
Do I go attack her or do I go up to her and say, thank you so much. You made my year. Do you know how much confidence you have given me now?
You could do that, or you could pull it out and start yanking. How does one masturbate to someone at the beach safely?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts?
I think the number one hazard is sand.
Okay.
Because one, the abrasion.
Okay.
If it ends up in your hand.
Right.
And even worse is if it enters the pee-pee. Imagine a grain of sand works its way down there. That would be like passing a kidney stone.
Right. So number one concern for you is sand.
Yeah.
So, for example, keep your hands clean.
Wrap your pee-pee in saran wrap before you leave the house.
I'm thinking it's more so you have sand on your hand from being at the beach. So what you need to do is wear long gloves, white gloves up to here.
Well, what I'm imagining is that you're in a seated position.
Me specifically.
On the sand.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't imagine you doing anything.
Oh, because you said yours. So okay. Yeah.
So I imagine this person is sitting down on the sand.
Okay.
Not standing up.
Right.
Right? Because you want to relax.
Yeah.
So he's sitting down in the sand, and in the fury, there's sand flying everywhere. So gloves or not, you know what I mean? It's like a dust storm.
Yes.
Sandstorm.
Which actually in a way is good. That's actually a great recommendation because then no one can see what you're doing.
Yeah. They just see a sandstorm.
So that's great advice. What about the whole point of being concealed? Like, what if it's not about safety as far as your own body, but more so about others noticing what you're doing?
Why would you want to be concealed?
I'm glad you said that because I think the same thing. Just own it.
Don't you want to share your gift with the world?
Yeah, I do. Speaking of MMA, exciting news.
What news is that?
The rematch. It's on deck. Conor Khabib.
Oh.
Yeah, Dana White's talking about how it's happening.
Well, he hinted at it.
Well, I mean, I think he's savvy enough not to hint at something that doesn't happen because that's going to be such a letdown.
No, for sure.
Like stewing the pot.
He's dropping hints.
Yeah.
But there's no date. There's no contract.
No, it's still early on.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
The comments I read online for the last few months is most MMA fans don't want to see this rematch.
Really?
Yeah, because they say Conor got beaten handily.
Yes.
I think the tide has really turned against Conor. Most people are hating on him, at least publicly.
Yeah.
And so I don't think people even want him to get a second chance. So I'm curious, Khabib's going to fight again.
Yeah.
What do people want to see? So I think we should come up with potential matchups.
Yes.
Other than Dustin Poirier, obviously that should happen next.
Right.
Other than that, what can we set up for Khabib that would be more interesting? If you don't want Khabib Conor, we got to come up with something. I want a rematch.
Yes.
Between him.
Yes.
And the bear cub. Let's find the bear cub that he wrestled as a child.
Wow.
Fully grown now.
Yes.
Let's run that back. Khabib versus the bear.
You blew my mind.
Let them reunite.
Yes.
In the cage.
Yes. Or in the wild.
Oh.
Hunting. The hunter becomes the hunted.
Are we talking Khabib hunts the bear?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
What if the bear's dead?
But how long do bears live?
Well, I don't care how long they live. Maybe it was killed. Heaven forbid.
How do you kill a bear?
You think I know? That's why I avoid them at all cost. I haven't figured it out.
That's smart.
Yeah. Khabib crowd.
Oh, we saw that last time. We got a taste.
It was a little taste.
And that was pretty awesome.
That
was pretty exciting.
I think that would be what I would do. There's two ways I'd run this. Either I'd go Khabib crowd.
Right.
And put him in the cage, rattle his bones a little bit.
Yeah.
Put Lobov and his crew in the crowd. But then that would only just to get them angry. I don't want him to attack any MMA fighters. I want him to go crazy on the crowd.
Yeah.
So that's option one. Option two is do Conor Khabib, but don't have it in the cage. Have it in the area where the buses are.
Right.
Right?
And have a lot of dollies around.
A lot of dollies, a lot of fences, some Irish whiskey bottles, right?
Yeah.
And just let the world do what the world's going to do.
I think you're right. People would want to see the rematch if it was like that.
That's what I'm saying, man. The UFC needs to take a few of the special features of WWF, man.
Or Double Dragon.
Everywhere. Double Dragon, even better.
Yeah, you got nunchucks on the ground. You got a baseball bat. You got a fully cooked turkey.
You just blew my mind. Forget the bus area and the arena. It's an abandoned street.
Yeah.
In an old town.
Yeah.
Khabib and Conor.
Is it in Russia or in Ireland?
We don't know.
Oh.
Right? But we're all watching voyeur style on TV. Imagine the numbers. They're on either ends. They're each given a weapon of choice. And they're set loose.
Wow.
Over the course of one night. Or however long it takes. It's a marathon. And see what happens. No rules. Do what you like. Speaking of Dana White... boxing.
Yeah, he's been talking about getting into boxing for a while now. Yeah.
Especially after the whole McGregor-Mayweather thing.
Yeah, that did some numbers, dude.
Tickled his greedy bone.
Yeah.
So let's assume he gets caught up in boxing.
Right.
Starts taking for granted what's happening at the UFC.
Yeah.
this might open up an opportunity where he starts being neglectful of it, and they're looking for new blood to revitalize the UFC.
Right.
What would you do to make the UFC better and make us that much more money?
If I take over the UFC,
Okay.
clear the agenda. There is one thing on the table. Create a steroid division. I'm talking Alistair Overeem versus TRT Vitor.
Those names mean nothing to me. Okay, go on.
How about Brock Lesnar
Yes.
versus TJ Dillashaw?
Okay.
Okay, and I am dead serious, dude.
Yeah.
I would build out a new wing to the UFC Training Institute
Yeah.
just for the steroid division.
Okay.
The steroid fighters would live there
Right.
in cages.
Okay.
They'd be fed 100% raw horse meat diet.
Okay.
All right. And I would throw the raw horse meat on the floor of their cages just to keep them,
Why not at them? Even better.
That's why I keep you around. This place would be like Captain America's lab, where they created him,
No. Okay.
except with cages.
Right.
All right.
Where you keep like rabid animals.
That's the idea.
So they become rabid animals.
But one thing I want to make clear is there will be strict drug testing. Drug testing every day.
To make sure everyone has steroids in them.
Dude, if their blood comes
Yeah.
back less than 98% steroids,
Yeah.
lifetime ban.
It's out.
I want them to piss so hot, they melt right through the cup.
Wow.
But let's get this right out of the way.
Okay.
People are going to die.
Right.
In the fights,
Yes.
from a heart attack,
Yes.
from the occasional bad raw horse meat.
Yes.
But that's okay, because after I create the steroid division,
Yes.
I'm going to create the zombie division. Because if we have the science and technology to create these Captain America type of fighters, we have the science and technology to reanimate their corpses. Can you imagine the super fights between the steroid division and the zombie division?
There's no match.
Dude, I'm talking Alice Steroid Overeem versus Zombie Belfort.
Wow.
Dude, even a filthy casual like you would tune in.
I tune in.
Dude, that would
I'm
do
telling you from right
100
now.
million in PPV buys.
You can do tours of the facility too.
Oh, yeah.
People would pay tons to see that.
Yeah, no guarantee you'll get out alive.
Well, I was about to say, like, let a zombie chew up on one of them just to create a little bit of extra hype and the mystery of the unknown.
A little social media buzz.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I kind of like your plan. That's pretty good.
See?
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about steroids. I would just give them all weapons.
Oh, a
I'd
weapons
train-
division.
Yeah, a weapons, not a weapons division, because that would mean that there's another division just fighting with weapons.
Oh, so the UFC is just anything goes now.
UFC, and not only that, but it's not one-on-one anymore. It ends up being just gang wars.
Okay.
Just a bunch of gangs having at it and making that sweet money.
Now, is the crowd all fighting as gangs too?
No, but they're obviously in the line of fire.
Right.
They're innocents.
So is
has
there
to
a
be
cage?
The yin and yang. No, it's just an all-out gang war.
So you just come to the stadium, you sit down.
Yeah.
And this is just going on everywhere.
It's everywhere. Even outside, you might get popped off on the way in. I don't even know. It's like the favelas, man, of Brasilia, of Brazil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
It might be a hard sell though.
I don't know.
Because you got to pay your $60 and you might die.
Oh, that is true. But that's what makes it exciting. There's people that are really sick in this world and they're bored overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're watching.
Welcome. So science has found out that the universe is actually younger than they thought, and it's expanding a lot faster than they thought. 9% faster. And here's the kicker. 1 billion years younger. That's a little bit of a large margin of error. So what they've said is, we kind of got to do a redo on physics.
Yeah. Does anybody care?
No. But what pisses me off is they still teach that in school.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many useless subjects at school.
All of them?
All of them. So obviously we highly encourage, and this is especially for our young viewers, to drop out.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Like, you shouldn't be at school. It's a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Sell cocaine. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a couple clients here. You know what I'm saying? Without saying it, but I'm saying it. But if they insist on having schools, I think that as a public service, again, today's chock full of it, what kind of courses should we be teaching our children? After all, they are the future.
How to make a shiv out of household items.
100%. This is the new home ec.
Yeah.
Tell me, how would you make a shiv? You're in the kitchen.
Right.
A creeper's on his way to get you. You know what I mean? There's a really big, beefy guy that thinks you look especially pretty today. How do you make a shiv in a short period of time in the kitchen?
I would grab a kitchen knife.
Genius. See, kids, you got to just don't worry about getting creative. Just worry about getting the job done.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, you placed me in a location where there's 100 knives.
That's true.
So I would just grab one.
Okay, that's a great point. So in the interest of safety, let's assume that you're not in the kitchen.
Okay.
You're on the stairs.
Oh, on the stairs.
There's a rapist at the top.
Uh-huh.
There's a rapist at the bottom.
Yeah.
You're in the middle.
I'm in the middle of a rape sandwich.
Yes, but in this scenario, you don't have that mustache, so you are in jeopardy. Otherwise, they would be like, "Oh, is he new to the team?"
Wait, is he going to rape us?
Yeah, exactly. This guy looks like this is a vet.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, totally. So they just disperse, and you're left with your laser pee-pee. In this case, you look like a normal person.
Right.
What do? You need to make a shank. You're in the stairs.
Dude,
Yeah.
I ripped the railing,
Nice.
snap it in half.
Right.
I got like a 6-foot shank shiv.
Wow. Nice.
Here's some for everybody. You know
there
what I mean?
you go.
Impale them.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's another class?
How not to fall in love with a hooker.
That is so important.
Because I think you're just in so much risk to fall in love with a hooker
Yes.
should you make a heart connection with her.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. And the 200 level version of that, how to bury a dead hooker,
Right.
right? So you fall in love, things go inevitably where they're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
How do you bury the body,
Yeah.
right?
But if I'm the dean of this school,
Yes.
I'd say make that a 300 course.
Okay.
And 200 would be how to get a hooker to pay you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
that's important.
Yes.
Because money's tight these days in this economy.
Yes, and we want to breed these children to be able to, feed and fend for themselves in the real world.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
So get them to pay you.
Yes,
Don't fall in love.
don't fall in love.
And how to get rid of the body.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Any other courses you would cover?
How about you?
Some of the ones that are top of mind. How to steal cars.
Right.
Right, that's a good one.
Especially nowadays when it's so much more
It's so
technology.
techie, man.
How do you hotwire a Tesla?
Totally. How to steal cars.
Yeah.
How to get anything you want out of a vending machine.
Oh my God.
Right.
Dude, teach a man how to fish, right?
Lead them to the fish, or teach them to fish is better.
And imagine trying to pull that off with your forearms.
It wouldn't happen.
I mean, my arms, they're like a clothes hanger that's been opened up. I can
Yes.
just go, "Right."
Yes.
Oh, Henry.
Yes. Exactly.
But you,
What am I to do?
yeah.
I'll starve.
Yeah, so you have to come to our school and find out how to do that.
That's exactly right. When will we launch this school?
Early 2016.
Yeah. There's another Rambo coming out.
Another what?
Rambo.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They're making another one.
They're making another Rambo
Yeah.
without me.
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
I know.
Dude, I'm the biggest Rambo fan.
Apparently not. Apparently they don't give a shit. They're making another one. How do you feel?
Listen, I'm okay that I wasn't in all the previous Batmans.
Okay. That's good. Okay, so we've covered that. You're fine that you weren't in any of the previous Batmans. Okay. You may be having a stroke. We'll see. But how do you feel about another Rambo, though? So you were saying you're the biggest Rambo fan, right? Okay. We got that. You made that very clear. We'll wait.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was too young, man.
You're on fire. This has really got you. No, this is really showing how much this has messed you up. You're having a complete meltdown. Yeah, you're okay with Batman. You're talking about being too young. What the hell is going on?
Dude, listen.
Is the HIV finally catching up?
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
This really effed you up.
Listen, man. I wasn't in the old Rambos, okay?
No.
And I've come to peace with that.
Yeah.
Because I was too young.
Yeah.
Okay? But now,
Yeah.
I can be in a Rambo.
Well, you think you could. You could only be in Rambo Blood Test.
Dude, you could only be in Rambone.
Nice.
All right?
Okay.
And everybody's boning you.
Nice. Of course you would think of that, but go on. So, okay, so they're making another Rambo.
Yeah, I should be in it. It should be a buddy action movie.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you know that Rambo First Blood Part 2 was
Yes.
supposed to be a buddy flick with guess which actor? And I'm not even joking.
Gary Busey and Eddie Murphy.
No. I mean Stallone and
Oh, sorry. So Stallone and Gary Busey and Eddie Murphy.
Travolta.
Stallone and Travolta
Yeah, that was the original plan.
was going to be a buddy rom-com,
No, a buddy action flick.
an action dance movie.
What I'm saying is
Yes.
they were going to do that buddy action movie.
Yes.
Let's do it now. Me and Stallone.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. But
I
they
could-
avoided that train wreck before with Travolta. Why would they do it now with you?
Dude, are you kidding me?
No, I'm
Look
serious.
at me. Look at me.
Unfortunately, I am.
You see this?
No, the whole set is in my
Right
way.
next to me.
Right.
No, look. Just look.
It's almost like there's the movie. There's the poster for it. I can't see. I literally can't see. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, so I look just like Stallone. I look like a young Stallone.
Go on. You look like a young Stallone.
Yeah, I look like a young Stallone, full of vigor, right? So it's got to be something like Stallone goes to Vietnam, all right?
Right.
To rescue the POWs that have been there for 50 years.
Right.
And then out in the bushes, I pop out and I'm like, hey,
I'm
what's
a
up?
lady boy. Are you lonely?
And Stallone is like, oh my God, dude, I'm looking at Rambo.
Right.
Rambo says.
Yeah.
Because he's in character.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. It's not a vlog.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rambo says, oh my God,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at the younger version of me. And I say, that's crazy, man. And then
What accent is that?
there's Vietnamese.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Rambo goes, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I boned that Vietnamese chick
Right.
in the bushes.
What was her name?
Lao Pang.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Back in
Sorry.
Rambo First
I
Blood.
forgot my
What?
memory. Her name again?
Lao Ping.
Got it. Okay.
So then Rambo remembers, oh yeah, I had intimate relations
With
with the
Lao
woman
Ping.
here
Yeah.
in the bushes.
Yes.
And now my son has been here this
Yeah.
entire time.
What's your name?
Ramboner.
Without an accent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Stallone.
Well, for
That's-
marketing purposes,
Right,
because
okay,
the
yeah,
movie
that
the
makes
movie's
sense.
going to be called Ramboner.
Yeah. But didn't you say that I'd be in Ramboner?
No, you're in Rambone because you're getting ramboned by a bunch of dudes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, that's for a totally different market.
Got it.
Okay. So then Rambo goes, oh my God, that's so cool. And we high five, right?
Okay.
We both have our shirts off.
Right.
Right? And
Yeah.
we're both glistening.
Yeah.
Did I mention that?
You-
in the Vietnamese
unfortunately.
sun.
Yeah.
And then we just run around killing people. The end.
What's your weapon?
What?
What's your weapon?
Well, the thing
How are
is-
you killing people?
Okay, yeah. Because I was living in the jungle,
Yeah.
right? It's just like sharpened spears,
Right.
you know, and dead monkeys, just slapping people in the face with them.
Nice.
Stuff like that. I mean, I'm not going to have his machine guns and stuff.
Wouldn't it be more effective if the monkey wasn't dead but was alive and angry?
No, because he has rigor mortis.
Okay.
It's like getting hit with a concrete block.
Or it'd be a lot more painful if you were whipping people with a live monkey that was like biting their faces and latching on.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're just unpredictable.
Right. So your name is Ramboner,
Yeah, Ramboner.
but what is the movie called?
Idiot. How's the
Revenge of Lao
Alzheimer's?
Ping?
I said it's called Ramboner, you idiot.
Oh, you're calling it that. Oh, man. Okay.
You pay attention.
I'm clear. I'm clear now. Okay. So we need to pitch this fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before they roll on this current one, man. They need to
Right.
change it.
Yeah, that's true. They're also making a sequel to Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What do you think?
Did you know
Yeah.
that Stallone
Oh boy.
was supposed to be the Beverly Hills Cop in the
You're
original.
just making this stuff up now.
I swear. You want to make a bet, buddy?
So Beverly Hills Cop originally was supposed to be with Stallone?
I swear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be a very different movie.
Yeah, it would.
It wouldn't be a comedy. It'd be dark,
Well, he did do Stop Where My Mama Will Shoot.
unfortunately.
So he is pretty hilarious.
What do you think of action heroes that try and diversify and do comedy?
Stallone did it well.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay. And that didn't tarnish your image of him?
not at all. It showed his range.
Interesting. See, I want an action hero to just be an action hero.
Usually, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, totally. That's
But if they're
that's where it
also a
stands.
comedic genius, why hide it?
Confuses. It confuses. Which is why you could be an action hero because you're not a comedic genius.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're
I'm not funny. I'm just
full of
like,
rage.
yeah.
And herpes.